gonna start picking up halves again. Maybe a full. We'll see.
Is that runner lingo for something?
I want to run a half
marathon. Half marathon.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. The way I can tell, look, I got a watch that's like a runner's watch. It's crazy.
Legit.
I thought it was the shoes.
It actually, the face looks like it's plastic. Like I can just peel it off. You hear that?
You might actually have to.
But
it doesn't change. Like it's just that one screen.
Yeah.
Just like the backlight comes on and off.
Yeah. And yeah, so the way I can tell is your heart rate, your resting heart rate. It's actually, I just found this out when I started running. Is like they were taking my blood, and this nurse lady was like, "You're a runner, aren't you?" I was like, "That's fucking weird because I've never seen you before in my life."
That's what you think.
And I was like, "Yes. How did you know?" She's like, "Oh, because your heart rate's very low." I was like, "Am I dying?" They're like, "No. When you're a runner, your resting heart rate when you're not doing activity." I was like,
"That's a good thing, right?"
Do you know why that is?
Because it's going crazy when you're running.
No,
it's tired.
It's based on your left ventricle. Usually, when people are athletes of some sort, your left ventricle becomes more muscular, so you can pump more blood in a single beat. So your heart doesn't have to beat as fast in order to get blood around your body.
The more you know.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Holy
That's awesome. Cardiovascular fitness.
I thought that just meant healthy.
No sentence in the English language has ever motivated me to be healthier than that one sentence right there.
Yeah. That's why your blood pressure is high when you have like crap clogging up your arteries and stuff, because you have such a small area. It's like, putting your thumb over a hose.
Yeah, and you got shitty little valves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those shitty valves.
Dang, I don't want this beer anymore.
Yeah, you got stretchy valves, man. Stretchy valves.
Well, not anymore. My resting heart rate sucks. So that's how I know.
He's like it's 100.
So I can feel it.
You're like, sorry, did you run here? He's like, no, I've been sitting out in the lobby.
I walked here.
I've just been drinking.
Sitting in the lobby.
That's it. Yeah, that was cool.
No, I'm trying to get back into running. I had to stop because of an injury, but I think I figured out the injury, so I am back to it again, but I just don't... I'm really bad at starting habits. So I had a good running habit going, and then the injury sidelined me, and then getting back into the habit has been really difficult. But in the 4 months that I was actually running regularly, I lost 20 pounds.
Nice.
There you go.
So I need to get back into
Just about starting the habit again. That's the hard part, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not working. So before I would just go run on my way home from work. I would stop off at Woodlawn Lake and go run there. Because once I get home, I'm not going anywhere. But now I'm home all the time, so I'm like, outside.
Overrated.
And I can't go to the park to run because people don't wear masks and they're fucking bioterrorists.
I agree.
Bioterrorists, you heard her.
You heard it here first.
Yep, bioterrorists.
I think it's the same thing.
Yo, check out this merch right here. Well, let me get a good lighting. Hold on. I'm advertising right now. Yo, that merch?
What? Merch?
Right. Plus 75 toxic resist? Yo.
That's a lot.
That's right. It's a lot. You know.
Makes me nervous.
You know.
Makes me nervous.
I got my resist gear, baby.
Yepo, where are you? Are you there?
No.
She's like, I'm not playing with you guys anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, well. Loading the standard rule setup tonight.
What does that mean?
Standard or alternate?
Make up rules
alternate? Alternate?
Standard rules as defined in the book.
So we're switching rules again, or is it?
Basically, he's afraid to fuck with Tina now.
So can we get a quick recap of what happened?
Playing Ultimate Bravery. We just roll for stats.
Shall we ask the historian?
Yeah, Draco, what happened last time?
Yeah, what happened? Good.
Tell us that Yepo was the historian.
Just kidding, trying to put him on the spot.
Oh yeah. Sheldon,
It's like,
come
oh
on.
yeah, he didn't show up.
Guys, I'm open with these sad
Oh,
it's
I forgot
Shadow
about
Woods. You
that.
literally have
10
So-
minutes later.
You're so unforgettable. We didn't realize you weren't here.
Oh, that's
The party refused to listen to the.
bitch. They refuse to listen. Who's telling this recap? I'm gonna recap. These
Whoa, whoa.
bitches.
I was gonna say, does the narrator just lie? Is that what happens?
Yeah,
You just lie in
absolutely,
narration now.
Absolutely. Hey, you've never read a book like that? You can't trust her. They're telling you.
Who
Called
wrote this one?
Unreliable narrator.
What is this?
Unreliable.
The story of Columbus? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait.
So
All right, boys, quiet.
the party entered and refused to leave as this individual that I don't think you'll ever learn their name.
Saline.
Celine.
Yeah, you did. You did learn. Silene.
Yep.
Silene
Saline.
demanded that they leave,
She was a salty bitch.
and the party refused. And as is normal, combat ensued. There wasn't a lot of damage to the party. They quickly killed 2 of the individuals that were fighting. There was a total of 4, but after 2 of them were killed, the remaining 2 put down their arms and decided to leave.
No, they ran away.
They just walked off.
They ran away. They ran away.
Okay.
They're like, fuck it, not worth
Oh.
it.
I remember. So where you left off, you closed the door like. Yeah.
Yeah, and you, while you were gone, you threw a few fireballs that did
That
absolutely
didn't hit.
nothing.
They didn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah, your fireballs missed.
Yeah.
So the 2 people left. They warned the party that it was a fool's errand and that they never intended to kill the dragon. They were only here to loot its treasure, and they were going to wait for the dragon to go out hunting. So they were like, nah, I'm not dying for this. If you guys want to kill this dragon, I'm out. They're both out. And when they left, the party then assembled in the back area, which is kind of like a bit of a, I'm gonna call it, like, it's a little bit of a barracks. There's just like some like mattresses on the like bedrolls on the floor, some
A
supplies.
sleeping closet.
Yeah, sleeping closet.
Yeah.
Like
And
the one
they-
mom used to put me in.
They
Cool.
and
He doesn't know what to say. That man, dude.
and then they
Can
rested for 2 hours.
That sounds almost accurate. Yep.
What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. Just, how glorious we were. That's all.
Yeah, we split them in half.
Yeah.
I guess who got the finishing hit?
I think he did on Silene. Orin did. He put his axe in her head, I believe. Split her head open right down the middle. Pretty sure.
Like a banana.
Just all you need to know is it wasn't you.
You missed. Hey, I asked her plenty of times.
Should be on the right side of the map.
I told her.
I am on the right side of the map.
I see us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that Yepo couldn't see, but
Oh,
you might have
okay.
to F5. It's
Well,
been
okay,
buggy.
so I couldn't at first. Like all I could see was my token, and then I just moved it around, and then everything started showing up.
Mm.
I don't know if that helps.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't control my token.
Don't make that noise.
Are you able to control it now? Or?
Don't.
I just
make that
refreshed, so I'll let you know after it loads.
I'd appreciate it if you did let us know. Yep.
Will do.
Appreciate what?
Too busy being an asshole to know what's going
Yo,
on.
what's up? Well, you gotta, yo, this guy's gotta finish getting to 60, bro, so we can run a dungeon.
Ooh, who's that?
Yeah, I still can't move. Or
Right.
Tidaris.
Me
Let me
either.
see.
Me either.
Oh, you missed it. I rerolled to a hunter.
This guy. this guy. He's like, I heard they do more DPS.
I just replaced your token on the map.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, mine works. Yay! Now mine works. There
Mine
you go, there
works.
you go.
Yeah.
So we wake up refreshed.
I mean, you were only resting for 2 hours.
So refreshed.
You heard him.
Like a new baby's butt.
Refreshed.
Covered in placenta.
I think that's the wrong saying. But Orin doesn't know any better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still nothing.
I feel
Can't move.
refreshed
Wow.
like a new baby butt.
Alright, so we figured this out then. We got to figure it out before we do anything.
Powdered and pampered. Nice, yes. I think his voice changed. Hold on, let me go back to.
Huh?
That's a little more Russian-y today.
Yeah, what
or
do you,
something.
say? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay, I see the token now.
Orin Batalama.
One sec.
There you go. That's my calibration. Orin Batalama.
Barcelona.
Batalama.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
All right.
Oh.
Can you move at all, or
I can see now, but I cannot move my token.
you can't? Oh, what the fuck?
Mm-mm.
It's okay. Whenever
can
I do
see
the same
Baron
thing.
Dancing.
Whenever I have to do like my Vegeta voice, I always have to go say, "Well, you know, Kakarot," every time. That's how I like
Calibrate.
get it. Yeah, I have to calibrate. I'm like, okay, there, where is it? Where is it?
Orin Batalama.
Next time, maybe I'll do something like that where I just do a random voice the whole time. It'll be, oh my god, that voice is so bad.
Change the voice every time.
Just
There,
change voice.
there was
Orin
There-
Okay, I'm
Batalama.
Perfect.
there was one morning
Yay.
where he like woke up, like was talking to me, went into the kitchen, was making breakfast, like asking what I wanted, all this stuff, like talking to the cats, and the whole time in Vegeta's voice. I
That's
was
pretty cool.
fucking dying.
That's pretty awesome.
What you got, Tina?
Alrighty.
What you got, Tina? What you drinking?
Mm. It's a strawberry darling.
Oh, excuse
It's a
us.
sour beer.
Mm. All right, so everybody can move now. So you guys
It's
can
Camera.
rest for 2 hours.
But where did you go?
I'm here. Give me a second.
You went away.
Outside.
He doesn't want us
Right.
to see his face anymore.
They're the horses. Hey! Those 2 horses should not be gone. We
What?
didn't let them go in the horses, remember?
Yeah, we made him walk.
Yeah.
We told him to get out and walk off back the whole way in the snow.
Very
So-
clearly.
They made it a couple of feet outside down the path, and then turned back around, peeked in, realized that the room was empty, so they shuffled 2 horses out.
Oh, interesting that we didn't lock the door behind us before we went to sleep. Interesting.
Y'all didn't
Interesting.
sleep. You were short rested.
This is what we get for letting the black guy lock the door, right? So okay. Ask you to do one thing. My man can't show up on time. Okay. Says he's gonna be there, then can't lock doors. We good.
He's on CP time. It's all right.
I know. I told
all
you.
of you went into the barracks and closed that door without.
Plus
Yeah.
island time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you show up at all.
And like I said, I forgot what I said.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
not
Yep.
worried about the horses.
Yep.
I'll come out.
Let's see this.
So yeah.
I mean, I wasn't worried about the horses.
I'm looking. What do we got here? What's going on?
I'm gonna look outside. Can I see them?
Well,
You can't see them. No.
I would think they'd be gone by now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours.
I mean, didn't it take us like 3 days to get up here?
I didn't.
Not even close.
I mean, right?
So
We didn't have to set up camp or anything while traveling.
no, it took like 3 hours.
I don't think you'll remember the way up here.
Mm.
It seemed like days for his tiny legs.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for you, I dropped crumbs all the way down.
Oh, that's good.
They just fell out of his beard the
Yeah.
whole way.
He's like, well,
Like, so that's dandruff.
Crumbs.
Beard crumbs.
Delicious.
Hair crumbs.
A couple of you have made it up the stairs into the Barbican, and you notice the arrow slits that are kind of, on the
Yeah.
side of the wall.
for shooting. Yep, for shooting.
You can see out. You can see the trail clearly from there as you're looking down.
Do we see those guys on the horses?
No, from what you can see, you don't see anybody. It is about midnight, by the way. So just keep that in mind. There's this darkness here. There's no light, no light sources outside.
Not even from the horses.
Just their noses.
Yeah. Whatever.
Interesting.
What's it completely dark in here then?
So where to?
I think we have to go up this chimney.
Or cross that bridge.
I want to look up the chimney.
The bridge that we saw earlier?
Yeah, we walked under
We
it.
walked under.
Yeah. There's not much in the chimney that you noticed, Orin.
Of that, not much. What is there?
Describe it in detail.
So there's some stones, a bit of dust.
Yes.
Basically just leftover nothing.
Cool. Yep. That's what I was looking for. Bust down the door.
Leftover nothing. Sounds like Orin.
Hey. Hey. Yes.
Just barrels through the door. It splinters. He rolls across the entire bridge to the next door.
That was too
As
long.
you barrel outside this door, you're met with this cold gust of wind that's just like...
Does it sweep him off the bridge?
No, it does not. It does not sweep him off the bridge.
Oh.
Does it almost sweep him off the bridge?
Because Orin's strong.
Well, there's about
Yeah.
these side edgings are about 3 feet high. They're
So we can't see over them.
yeah, they're stone railings, so Orin wouldn't be able to fly off.
Like it's just his head over the top of the railing.
Head on the side.
It's like
Do you see the horses? See the horses
This is
out
why
there.
we don't get very far each night.
look, stop with the setups then. all I'm
Because y'all
saying.
talking all that shit.
All the setups, man. What do you want? Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Draco doing what he's been doing for the last week. Standing there.
And he's like,
I didn't do anything.
man, fish slap.
Oh no. Taking no actions. Oh, Another week of
There's
that.
nothing here.
I'm proud of you, Tina.
It's cold out here.
Yepo, sorry.
Let's go. Orin, would you like me to go first? Considering, you don't. Can you see what's in front of you?
So I'm rubbing my hands on these doors. They feel safe.
I give him
Well-
some room because it looks like he's trying to sexualize the door somehow.
Yeah, what are you trying to perceive?
Is it warm? Is there a fire behind that door?
Well, actually, as you're approaching the other end of the bridge, when you're about 10 feet away from it, you notice that there's kind of like on this wall that you're here, like the outside of it, on top of the door, what looks like to be an iron bell is mounted on top of it. And it's got a rusty chain that's just dangling from it. The door itself is a bit ajar, and it looks like someone has forced their way through it at some point. Like it looks like someone just rammed the middle of it and like broke it, and it's kind of just slightly open.
So my instinct is telling me to ring the bell, but
no.
my internal, I stop myself internally.
Thank you.
No.
Like,
No.
ring that bell, and I'm like,
As soon as Yepo sees the bell, Orin, no.
Yeah. do not do
Orin,
that.
no.
but it's so pretty.
Uh-huh. No.
You can play with it on our way out.
Okay.
All right. So we're going in.
Yes.
Wait, how big is the door?
People sized.
Let's look. Hold on.
Look, he's trying to make up for last week. You see him? He's like, let me do extra
Oh.
actions. Let me do extra actions. He's like, I'll open the door with my mage hand.
This is
Ring the bell with his mage hand.
it's a normal door, and it's wood fitted with rusty iron handles and hinges.
Does the rust look magic?
Make me a table, mage.
Like roll detect magic.
The
Ooh,
door's
ooh.
open.
He's like,
Oh,
actually.
so much warmer
Detect-
here.
It's slightly
Is this the
warmer,
kill
not
room?
much warmer.
Did you say the kill room?
I'm
It's a
gonna
kill room.
Everybody, take a second.
gonna stealthily walk around here.
Well, hold on a second.
Can we go that way?
Oh, sorry. Let me move myself.
Those are arrow slits there on the north and the south.
So you're spaghetti now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so those are little arrow slits that I don't think you can make your way through particularly. But you can look down and you notice there is a bit of a hallway.
Little bits of a
Alright.
hallway.
I'm
Do you see that little bits of hallway?
gonna crack this door.
Oh.
Let's open this door.
How is it going to be opened?
I'm trying to open it as stealthily as possible. That's why I told everybody to stay back.
And as soon as he does that, I put my
Yeah.
arm like, no, those are my thing. Ah,
Oh.
what did I say?
Draco, you're
Let me
fine.
Hey,
see those
hey, you
sound
can't
effects.
owe. You can't owe. You guys can't see it. What are you
I
owing?
can see over your shoulder. Or
No,
between
you
your
can't.
legs,
You
whatever.
can't see.
I can't see it.
Around your hips.
You creak the
Little
door
hips.
open. It's pretty dark in here, but
Alright, guys.
you can definitely tell that there's something hanging from the ceiling.
Guys, it's some
They
more
kind
of
of look like
those.
chickens.
It's some more of those.
I'm pissed. He opened the door without me.
It's some of those small bat, large mosquito things.
Draco, go first.
That's right.
Small
Oh.
bat, large mosquitoes.
Yeah, let's send the bait in.
How do we want to handle this one?
Let's smash them.
They hurt. They hurt a lot.
No, they don't. They're like little bites. I
Okay.
think we hurt.
Oh,
I
dear.
think
All
we
right,
hurt them
I'm gonna
more
creak.
with
I'm
our.
gonna open the door a little more. I'm gonna open the door a little more, and then
Do you remember? Go ahead.
I thought my.
can I
axe
can I
hurt.
can I take a sneak attack from where I am, like a preemptive strike from where I am?
Well, the door is not fully open yet.
I have vision
you-
like the door's open.
So
Yeah,
then,
because
yes,
the
you can.
technical implementation of the dynamic lighting in this application
Okay.
doesn't let me swing the
I'll-
door halfway open.
I'll walk forward. I'll walk forward like not quite Orin height, a little bigger than that.
All right, so
Slide.
the door swings.
I'm
fully
doing.
open.
I'm doing this.
All right.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna
You
move forward.
Step in. Let's roll for initiative.
Aw, he didn't sneak.
I was sneaking, but you know, I'm not a rogue. I don't get to
Combat,
freely.
combat.
Yeah, I don't get to freely sneak in the plain sight.
I mean, it's dark.
I do have +5 to stealth, so I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, no. All right, initiative. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
Yo. That's right. Drink that drink. You got him. Sin Reinhardt.
What?
What? It's Sal.
Just had one.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Hello, Sal. Welcome to the stream.
Who?
Sal?
Sal?
Arsal?
Yeah.
Like Arsal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Sal.
He goes, oh, yeah. Hey, Weava.
Salamone.
Can you roll again, Jovi?
It was too good of a roll.
Thank you. Okay.
Roll off. Do we win?
So as soon as you step in, now just imagine this. This place is frigid, and it's night, so it's extra frigid. Your
Is it cold?
bodies are pretty much giving up this heat, this radiation that just attracts any living thing that's in this room to you.
Mm.
So as you step in, you get attacked.
That's where that was going.
It's like so much more than that.
Oh my
Get attacked,
god.
that's all.
Oh, can you run that back again? I wasn't following.
That setup was great.
That logic was too much for me to
Yes.
understand. I'm
It
sorry.
kept you guys right there on the hook. So this green flies at you and attaches itself right above your shoulder right here. And so now it's actually your turn, Weava. So good time.
Thanks, bro. All right. So, I'm glad I stream at weird hours. Actually, randomly wake up during your streams. Thanks, man. Oh, I mean, I don't get to. That was last like 2 or 3 weeks because I was off. I don't get to stay up till 4 a.m. This guy, you crazy Sal. All right.
Crazy girl.
So I guess
Right.
let me see what I got.
That's how we like ya. Mm.
I guess I'll just like, can I just like mash them? Just like mash this thing, like.
You can try.
Wait,
Okay.
is it on you already?
Yeah, it's on him.
He has
so-
with it.
Yeah, he said it's on me. So I'm like,
Right?
do I just mash it? I don't know. Sure, why not, right?
Okay, wait. So I know I need to ask about how these things work. So when they attach to you, is it like they choose one spot and they latch on like a leech?
Yep.
Okay.
Or I want to hear the or.
Or they're like mosquitoes or something where they like move around.
they hop.
You know,
I like it.
like hop, and if you like try to hit it and it like comes off and then goes to another spot.
I've never missed a mosquito, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome.
Oh
to
my bad.
heights.
Never.
I mean, I rarely
Welcome back.
do.
Like- Kill
Total
ratio is
percentile.
like what? 100%.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
So it is attached to you. So I mean, you can use your action to try to deal with it.
You lull
I
yourself
say
to
use
sleep.
your axe.
Why would
Reckless
I say
attack.
try to
why would I need to
squish
use
it.
my axe?
Whatever
against
that
the
thing
wall.
is.
It has like 2 HP, so
use the book.
I'm all good. It's all right. I can just unarmed strike it, which I'll do. Let me see. Do I need anything else? Yeah, I guess I just unarmed strike it.
Reckless attack. Come on,
You
roll
use
the dice.
your axe.
What do
Yeah.
I, 11.
You're gonna try to hit it on you.
Yeah, just do this.
You miss.
I miss with an 11.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
that's very interesting. Okay, so I guess I'll just do it again. I don't know.
Ooh. You missed with a 20.
No, you hit with the 20.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm like,
We're playing the standard rules now.
yeah, like it's attached to my body, but 11's not good enough somehow. I don't know. All right, let's see.
I believe him.
Okay, so I'll just walk forward after I hit that thing because it's gonna do, I don't know, 5 damage. Is that enough?
That does damage, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I start walking, and you know, you're like, hey, it's all over you. I don't know. What color was it? It was green that was on me?
Yeah, it was the green one. You just crush it with your palm. Like you just don't even
Okay.
like
Okay.
apply the full force of your slap on yourself. It's just the moment
Is it still,
you touch
is it still
just-
alive?
no, it's dead.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was, yeah. Anyways, and I'll just move over here, and then I will pass my turn to whoever else.
All right, Yepo's next.
Okay.
Right back.
So I was able to observe how it just like latched onto Weava immediately. So I'm not going to step in. Instead, I'm going to use my crossbow to hit the red guy.
Look at that, 21.
Dang.
That hits.
Dang.
Sweet. And that was so anticlimactic.
That was
Does a one
perfect.
kill it?
One unfortunately does not kill it.
That's so unfortunate.
The arrow, it's such a precise shot. You have Draco thinking you might be a ranger in disguise. It goes straight through the Sturge's body, comes out the other end, but somehow it lives.
It missed all its vital organs.
Miraculous that it's still alive.
Wow.
Okay. And
I'm
so
so sad Weava missed that.
with that, yeah, that's all I do. And I'm like, I'm shaking in my boots.
Boots.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was like, are you
Wow.
cold?
Draco's next.
You're shaking in your boots.
Shake it in your boots.
I'm cold and scared.
Want some
Alright.
ale?
Oh, yes,
So
please.
I see it come out, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a firebolt at it.
You miss.
Saw that coming.
Wow.
Damn, bro, you have a +7 too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Ain't worth spending much on these guys.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
Mm.
Do it.
After I shoot it, I'm like, fuck it, I'll stand right there. I'll stay there. I learned my lesson last time. I stuck my finger up a chimney.
That's right. That was not fun.
Yeah, not gonna let that happen again.
So the Sturge with its arrow just coming straight out of it flutters over. You can tell it's struggling. It barely makes it to you, Yepo.
Mm.
What?
And it takes makes an attack.
Oh yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh.
Okay,
That
so
hits.
let's see. Okay.
Sentinel attack.
Where are you?
Jax.
I'm right where you're
Are you-
at.
Are you?
You guys right next to
you're
each
right
other.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
We're all crowded in this little hallway.
Yeah. Do you
Mosquitoes
react to
everywhere.
it?
I have.
Well,
no,
yeah, but
I have
you
no
still get-
reaction.
No, I mean
You don't
Orin.
have hellish
Does
rebuke?
Orin, are you reacting to it?
Oh.
I really want to, but it says I have to do a weapon attack. So
Mm.
That'd be very-
but it's my instinct to do it. No.
You about to lop off her head.
You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Remember how we almost killed her last time?
So it has to be a weapon, huh?
Hey,
Yep.
your fist or a weapon?
No, I think I have. Do my fist count? I read melee weapon attack, and I feel like it has to
I
be a
mean,
weapon.
your fists would count, but then you're implying that you're not armed.
Ooh.
I drop my axe and slap the bitch. You're...
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Pop!
Nice.
You got something I knew. Ah!
Does it? So you slap it straight into the wall and just kill it, murder it.
Sentinel attack.
And I look at you and I give you a high five.
Yeah, it's all bloody.
It's a low
Oh,
five.
that's true. It's like, oh my god, but
Yep.
that's okay.
Yeah. Tina's
Jovi's
like,
next.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shimmy past them.
You're the hero.
This is the only one left, right?
That you see?
It is the only one you can see. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Whoa.
Okay. So I will go up to it and attack it with my quarterstaff. And that is 13, so it would be a 20.
That hits.
+1, so 7 damage.
You just murder that thing.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Myrtle.
Raul, Sal wants to know what you're eating.
Chinese food.
Tina is
That's
in a closet.
racist.
That's correct.
He's Korean.
Hot Korean.
Mapu tofu.
Ooh, hot boys.
Some bok choy.
I had Korean food earlier. Not really. It was Korean style fried chicken.
Yeah. Wow. I almost got that. Like debating Korean fried chicken or this.
So good.
My turn.
Um.
Can I
So yeah, the room is empty now.
Oh,
Combat has ended.
yay!
What?
Don't be so disappointed.
Oh.
There's a fireplace to
There-
investigate.
I'm like,
Da,
where
da,
are
da, 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 da.
Aw. Y'all don't leave anything for me.
Hmm.
And I'm,
Well.
I'm looking at the ceiling like, ugh.
Orin, old boy, you can open the next door.
There's
Ah,
a door for you.
Yeah, I
don't
guess
give me a
I guess I should sort of tell you where you are.
pity door.
Telling
So
us
you're
where
in
we
this
are
sort
does
of,
not
like-
change what he's gonna do next.
You're in some sort of like what seems to be like a welcoming chamber. Shields, weapons, tapestries, they sort of adorn the walls here and there. A couple of them have just fallen. A couple of them are torn. Like you can tell someone came in maybe at some point in time and tore half things off. You notice that there's about a dozen humanoid skeletons in rusty armor sort of laying about the debris.
The debris?
The debris.
The debris.
Debris.
The breath.
The rest.
And the debris.
Yes, like Febreze.
Real quick side story. So, I was teaching English, and so we have to do like professional development stuff with like the reading curriculum people for the district. So they came to our school, all of our English teachers are there. They're like modeling this way for us to teach reading pieces, and it's like breaking it up. We read it together, then the students reread it, and they have these posts, blah, blah, blah. So the reading specialist is modeling this and reading to us, and debris.
Oui.
And- And I'm always the asshole who's like, so I held it in because I already don't like this guy, but Tracy, who is like if beige were a person, that's Tracy, and he goes, I believe it's pronounced debris.
No, that's the cheese.
No, that's the.
I have debris. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll have debris.
When that-
That's awesome.
But I'm wearing capris.
Debris.
But debris.
Okay, let's see.
What other thing you guys notice? In the middle of the room, painted on the stone floor, is a 10-foot diameter shield-shaped crest.
Does it have lightning bolts touching the tips?
It doesn't have lightning bolts touching the tips, but it does feature a black tower being struck by a golden bolt of lightning.
Oh.
Still phallic. All right.
Do I gather any history from the tapestries?
None that mean much to you. You can sort of tell that it must have been a place of high regard, but nothing that would speak to like any sort of clan or group of people you know. And Draco, what are you trying to investigate, Draco?
I'm checking out the walls with all the armor stuff. See if there's anything that we would gain
Okay.
about the organization that was there or anything there.
Would perception help at all in this situation, or would it just be like investigation or history?
What are you trying to determine?
Like, I want to figure out if there's anything to know about this crest that's on the ground.
Yeah, so something like history or lore would help with that, like if you want to try to determine that.
Okay, let's see.
And I'm getting frustrated not knowing what's going on, so I kick one of these rusty skeleton things.
It just clanks over. Clank, clank.
Like a very orange
Draco, meanwhile, pushing on the walls over here, like he said, almost falls to his face when he pushes on one side of the wall and it gives in. Jovi, you're looking at this design and it's not really speaking to you with anything you've heard or anything you can think about.
What?
Are you gonna go on that first?
I'm like, hey guys, this wall's not really a wall.
Is it a
Actually-
door?
I think it is a wall. It just collapsed.
Is it a person?
Go check it
Is
out, man.
people-
Go check it out.
Lick it, Orin! Lick it!
Go check it out, man. Go check it out.
All right. Hey, there's some stairs here.
Yes, you enter a tight space.
Ooh.
It's about 3 feet wide, so I think a few of you might have to go sideways. And from what you can tell, Orin, the stairs descend at least 10 feet, but you can't really see the bottom.
They look like they descend at least 10 feet,
But I can't see the bottom.
but I can't see the bottom.
Orin, do you know what 10 feet is?
3 of you.
Yeah, but
Is this a door or a window?
Let's see.
it's a dindo.
Oh, that's a door. That's the door that you're looking at.
Okay. So,
Wait, so when I push on this thing, what is it? Like, was it actually like a false...
It was essentially like a false wall. It's like a door. Like the wall was a doorway, and it just swung open.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you impressed. Me too.
Orin, what are you doing in there?
I'm just going down the stairs, but it's not leading any further.
Are you going all the way down?
Can you see?
No, I'm just gonna stand halfway and stare up and down.
Okay. Orin standing halfway down the stairs.
It's like an
Does anyone else
RPG.
come in?
We just like loads us into another area. I'm like, I wasn't ready yet. I'm still looking at stuff.
okay, so can I stealthily open this door? Just kind of like peek open and look on the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
move
push
so I
it open slowly
Ooh. Whoa, buddy.
and notice that you're in what appears to be a hallway.
Whoa, big boy.
Oh, Sal, look at you, boy.
Go down the stairs.
Yo, Sin, look at this. We gifted 10
Titan.
tier 1 subs out here to the
So
community.
Orin's going down the stairs.
Sure, a bunch of people like the
Down the
match.
stairs.
So,
And so I'm
Where'd they
just-
go?
some of those people aren't going to be around to say thank you, but I'm sure they'll be back and they'll realize that they just got that. So, very much
So you're in a
appreciate
hallway, Jovi,
that.
with more doors.
I have to
Orin is now
change,
out of sight somewhere else.
Hold the door.
Or do you see anything?
Yeah, I see a
I can't
room.
even thank you properly with
And
nice
I see
graphics. I do
you.
not have it in this overlay. Since this is a straight
You
deal,
notice as you
but
take those
appreciate it very much.
steps on
Thank you.
that there's a word kind of above the door frame that says, it's spelled CRYPTS.
Creepy. Someone wrote creepy on the doorway.
I was gonna say, can Orin read?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
I'm
thought you
sorry.
were saying
very much
that
for
it's
that.
creepy that it said
This guy,
Chris.
what a boss.
No,
Yeah.
No, that was not the case.
It
I'm
says
gonna-
crisp. This must be the crisp. They keep the veggies down there.
Okay, so are you telling us that there's something written there?
I can't. You're in the hallway.
Once again, everybody,
No, I'm going down the stairs.
let's thank
I
Mr.
can
Sin
hear
here
you.
for his
I'm back up here.
beautiful
I know
10
you can't
gifted
read.
subs. Tier 1s, baby. Rolling them out.
If y'all want
I'm sure
crisps,
people will be very
come
thankful
on
for that. I'll
down.
let them
Yeah.
know. Put through it to
I
them.
think
when
that
they
makes
come in.
chips.
Some of those are regulars. Some of those people I haven't
Yeah.
seen for a
On
while.
the right
But
side, Jovi.
you know, make sure you give thanks.
Over here? Where are we? Okay.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
what does it say?
Thanks out.
Oh, I see.
What?
Like,
Why would y'all?
Welcome to
Why
all
would y'all
those new
down-
members to the
it
Toki
says
Sentai.
Crips.
Welcome to the
There-
council.
There's a gang war here.
Ooh.
Is this a window?
Did the wall?
These are doorways that you're
They're
noticing.
all doorways.
Do it.
The one.
Ah,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
It is
You see any dead
completely
people?
pitch black down here. There is no light sources.
Except in our eyes.
Dark vision, bitches.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's why. You sure it says that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure.
or-
I'm closer to it than you are.
What are the
What's-
rest of you all doing? Are you just standing up here?
Yeah, I'm talking to see what they're seeing.
Chris,
Yeah, I'm listening into their conversation.
y'all gotta
See
come
dead
see
people?
this.
I'm like,
Hmm.
do you know what a crypt
Ah.
is?
Yeah, dead people.
Is it
I'm like,
safe?
Oh my goodness.
I'm asking Orin.
Oh,
Do you know what a crypt is?
a crypt. The red bandana people.
I think those are the Bloods.
GTA
yeah,
5.
right.
So
Blue-
this is
blue-
this is where they put dead bodies.
I don't
Yeah.
see any. Do you see any?
That's
I
what-
don't.
Well, they put them into nice places, not like when we kill people.
Oh, we put them in hell.
Yeah, we do.
Draco's made his way down.
You guys leave my people's houses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
guess
might
we're
as well.
going. Guess we're
This
going.
door.
Oh. Yeah, let's
We're
just go.
going.
Mhm.
Like, so when I went through the other door, it just led to a hallway with more doors. So,
Push.
I don't know
push.
if you guys want to go
Push.
back up there, but
Push.
you know,
Push.
Wait, are these doors?
Push.
these are all doors.
Yeah, I already pushed this. Push it.
Well, hold on a second. Orin. Before you push,
Ah,
as the rest of the
Great.
group makes its way down,
eh.
can I get a Constitution savings throw from everyone?
It's warmer down here, though.
It is colder down here.
No.
Wow. Wow.
I thought you were asking if you could get a
That's
I got
kiss.
that body heat.
I thought you wanted a kiss.
A kiss?
Before we go any further, can I get a kiss?
Little kiss,
Okay, Raul.
kiss on the debris.
Can I get a kiss? Ooh,
The creepies.
that's hot.
So
On the black tower.
Uh huh.
That laugh.
Yepo, you are cold. You're shivering. You start to shake, and I know you're wearing your what was it called?
My vestments.
Your vestments, but they just don't seem to be keeping you warm down here. You get this like chill that runs up your spine, and you shiver,
Mm,
and so you start to kind of shiver with cold. Orin and Draco and Jovi, you all hardly notice the difference in temperature. Orin does in fact think it's warmer down here. He's probably going to argue that.
Yeah, it's warmer down here.
Weava, you do feel cold, but it's like you can kind of grin through it. You're just like, I got this. This is good. I should have worn a jacket, but nah, I'm not gonna let anybody see this weakness.
What's a jacket?
I should have worn some vestments, but no.
And then I break down the door.
Yes, and then you break down the door.
You got kicked? What made him get kicked?
Nah. Whoa.
Whoa.
What was he doing? Killing people?
Went too far. Whoops. So
Surprise.
someone drops some marbles all over the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're so you kind of you can see there's a couple passageways and what seems to be a few alcoves with caskets.
Oh God. You know what's gonna be in those things? This ain't our first time in one of these crypts.
The ground is soft and dirt. That's what those little dots mean.
Soft and
Hey,
dirt.
Orin, did your people make this?
They look bigger in size than what we normally make.
I bet you've said that before.
I would like
But
to open this door.
with the 20, I know everything. I taste some of the dirt.
Orin, you can tell you're on the right track. They are bigger. They seem a little more elongated. You can tell taller people, and when you start to put it together, you think
it's a giraffe's grave.
More elegant people than dwarves probably lived here.
Giraffes are more elegant than dwarves.
Ooh.
Like maybe.
No, this is no, but I also taste the dirt from the composition of this dirt is dirty and muddy. Little bits of salt and
Look, I don't know why he would get kicked.
Giraffe?
I was just asking a question, man. You gonna answer the question?
So where I am, I would like to investigate the crypts that are here. Is there anything that I can get from this?
So yeah, let me just 1 second.
He just didn't like that and had him killed. 2 weeks ago, he asked me if I would
turn to
leave.
stone?
Says I brought in another character. He said you
What
could
are the standards rule
players, which
No, I missed one of the letters in this word, and I was like, "What the fuck is this doing here?"
Told you it was creepy.
It's super different.
Got it.
Creepy.
So yeah, so you notice, Jovi, there are these 5 unmarked stone caskets there in front of you. 4 of them don't have like the lid
guy
to
sounds
cover
like a
the
loser.
casket cover on them, and the 2 that are next to you are empty. You don't really see anything poking out of the back 2 corners ones. But the middle one
DM's never supposed
does
to kill your character.
contain
Your
a
decisions are supposed to kill your
dismantled
character.
toboggan.
Toboggan.
Which is not the same as the slide, which is what I thought it was.
Hey, you know he knows. Come on. Go runnings, baby. Peace be the journey.
Peace be the journey.
He knows what toboggan is.
Toboggan. So it is just sitting there dismantled on top of the center casket.
I see
Dibs on the sled.
I'm like,
Yepo.
Barbados Slim, get in here and check this out.
Jamaican Buck Slim.
Well, I like to open caskets.
I see Yepo shivering. I would like to make a small campfire.
Oh, okay.
You make a campfire when you can shoot fireballs?
Only if you accurately pronounce the word.
I open a crypt.
I'm kidding.
When I hear him say it, I laugh in character.
Presentation.
Like Army of Darkness.
I'm like, oh, Draco, thank you so much. Does this actually help?
Oh, tremendously. You start to feel immediately better. You don't shiver anymore. You start to feel really good. Sensation to your feet and fingers comes back.
Nice. Okay.
Orin, you blow the cover off one of those caskets.
Hell yeah, dude. What's in it?
And you,
Spray.
you find
That's what happened
within
last time. Yeah.
within the casket, you see some bones, rusty
tried.
armor, and rusty weapons of warriors who appear to have fallen in battle.
Are
What's in
you
there?
alive?
What's in there?
It's dead. It's bones.
Yeah, but sometimes they move or shoot poison.
What's in there?
Then poke you with the axe,
And just the bones sort of disintegrate.
leaving behind pearls and diamonds.
Nothing of value.
Oh, there's nothing worth shit in there.
Have you checked all of them?
No, just this
So
one.
this one has the bobsled on it.
Yeah.
Jamaican bobsled team.
Hey, kiss my
Kiss my
So can I investigate that one further? Is there anything I get from that?
Sure. What would you like to do?
I don't know, cause like, I guess take it off the. Is it take it off the tomb? I couldn't think of the word tomb. Take it off the tomb and like, really, I just want to look inside.
Yeah,
We,
you can do that.
We use that baby on the way back?
So you push.
Write it back down the.
So
Fuck your horses.
you put the pieces off to the side and you push
Respectfully.
respectfully push the crypt open, and you too see that there are bones and rusty armor inside. Some rusty weapons.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay.
You checking all these things? That what's happening here?
Might as well.
I guess somebody might as well check the other door.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna check over here now.
And I'm also looking at like the there's no like inscriptions or writing things on the I don't know, coverings or tombs or anything.
Does everything in this room look clear? I'm looking around.
So you're looking around. So you're as you're walking around, you notice that there are 4 tombs that are empty. I guess 5 now that the 5th one's been sort of.
So everything looks empty in here.
Yeah. As you were kind of walking towards the backside,
Mhm.
you do feel a bit cold. You kind of felt like a draft of air sort of hitting you.
Can I tell from which direction? Hold on.
Yeah, you put your finger out. You kind of notice it's coming from this side. This the part of your finger facing this direction is cooler.
I don't see the ping.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Like it's from the south side.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go up to this wall over here.
Can I make any connection with this crypt and this place with the dragon? Like why it resides there?
Well, you can't seem to like. It might be puzzling you. You're like, why is this dragon here? Like, this doesn't seem like a place where a dragon would live.
Right.
So it's just kind of confusing.
Have we read Beowulf?
I don't know.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
I have not.
Okay.
So as you're kind of banging on that wall there, Weava, you notice that parts of it start to crumble, like outward.
Come back
Yeah, real quick.
So I'm gonna give it like a I turn away and I give it one of these and I give it like a little back kick.
Back kick, you kick a hole straight through the bottom of it, and then the rest just collapses down. Bricks laying to your side.
Place.
Yes, good.
This place is falling apart, bro.
Uh-oh.
What y'all
Careful.
doing?
It's gonna fall in on us.
Yep.
So you look out, and I mean, the first thing you notice is this cold wind just kind of whooshes in, and you notice that you're kind of on a ledge that's overlooking an icy mountainous slope.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So.
Let's get this sled and somebody go down.
Shall we head back upstairs?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, not getting anything from this.
Hey, at least we know we can make a quick escape.
And
With our-
whomever, I forgot who
with our
kicked in the
human
other
boss
door,
lid.
but the other door was similar to the one on the left. There's just crypts.
Yeah, I
nothing.
gathered that.
Did y'all look in all these things already?
I
Yeah,
did
nothing
not
there,
look
bro.
in every single one.
No.
Why not?
Oh, okay. I'll start over here.
I'll do it.
I'm looking in this one.
You notice there's a skeleton, rusty bones, rusty weapons, and bones.
Rusty bones. And now
Rusty
this one.
bones.
You notice that there's a skeleton, rusty weapons as well.
Rusty.
And this one.
weapons.
You notice there's a skeleton and there's rusty weapons.
Oh my god.
And this one.
Hmm.
Same thing.
And this one.
You notice in that one that there's rusty weapons and bones.
And this one.
That one's actually empty.
Oh.
Hmm.
All right. I'm gonna get inside and pull the cover over me. And just wait until someone comes in.
Nobody sees you do this.
All right, guys, we're going upstairs. We're done.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Where's Jovi?
Where's
Clear it
Jovi?
out. I don't know, man. I'm going upstairs.
What?
Probably look for
Huh.
Yeah, we should look for her.
anybody. No.
I'm going to snuff out this campfire and make sure everybody sees I was here.
Maybe she went upstairs.
Oh,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
Good,
Smart.
yeah. Not a window in sight, but good call.
Oh, this
Just
room is
in case niggas
really
didn't know.
creepy. Jovi.
Is it me or does it look like dragon wings?
Oh.
Ooh, you can't
That's
see that
pretty
from there.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can.
Above.
Dude, what are you on?
drugs. I mean, Barton, man, I don't know what he's putting in these things these days. I'm like,
Alright.
Okay. So now that Yepo's near me, I'm gonna slowly roll the top off.
And I'm freaking the fuck out.
And then I pop
Like-
up and I'm like, Yepo!
I'm like, ah, oh my god! And I'm like, Orin! Where did Orin go?
He left us.
Weava, you hear muffled yelling kind of coming up through the window. Oh.
Alright. And so I look at you
Wow.
and I'm like, what the fuck? And
What's
then
all
I'm
that-
like, okay.
Oh,
what y'all doing?
I think
Nothing. Let's
Jovi's dead.
What
She
y'all
came
doing?
back.
go.
Girly things.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
That's a girly thing? Okay.
trading bras,
Alright.
you know.
Trading bras.
Things girls do.
Just random
Yeah.
yelling.
Facts.
All right. Random
Just
yelling. It's a girl party.
It- Tiefling shit. Don't worry about it.
There you go. Yeah.
Took you guys long enough.
Yeah, they were peeing or something. Oh,
Yepo Peter Pants.
That's true, I did.
There's a lot.
I looked down. I'm like, it's really cold.
The pee should warm you up a little bit for a little while.
But it's went away. Now it's like really cold.
I give you my vestment. You
Thank
can
you.
change it to clean, dry vestment.
Okay. All right. Let's look for this dragon.
Gonna,
I guess.
I'm gonna open
well,
this
that
door
downstairs
right
was a huge waste of
That
time.
was.
Wow, we
Leave it
found
on the table.
nothing. Hey, Draco, next time you find a secret thing, just don't tell us. It's fine.
Damn.
What's in
It's
here?
So,
fine.
Weava, you're in Jovi as well. You guys are in a room that's got weapon racks. One of them is on the floor in pieces, and there's one that's against the northern wall. The other one is just like smashed on the floor. There's a
Mhm.
couple of remains of what it looks like wooden mannequins. There's rusty hooks on the walls, but there's really nothing else in here.
Hey, Orin, your girlfriend's on the floor in here.
I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. Open this door.
Oh, sick burn on me. Sorry.
Xanth is here?
Oh, callback.
Remember? You don't remember him?
Xanth.
No,
No,
not,
I'm sorry.
not,
That must be painful. Never
not,
mind.
not at all.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna open this door over here.
Oh, look at this big room filled with.
Ooh.
All right, so Orin, you're entering a huge room that looks like what might have been a dining room at some point.
Mm.
Everything in here is destroyed, but you can see some fragments of chairs, a
Hmm.
long
Investigate
table.
the fireplace.
There's furnishings broken.
Hey guys, there's a hallway down
I
here.
want to open this door. I want to open this door.
Okay.
Jeez,
Draco, you open the
gotta go
door
get
and
him.
you
Go
come
in the
in the other
same
way.
room.
That's his
All right. Yeah, this.
What about this?
There's a
door?
There's a hallway over here. You guys.
Can't hear you.
What?
Guys.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
What?
So
I'm
you,
with
hallway.
you, and I'm
Jovi
singing.
opens the door into the kitchen.
Orin, there are 2 more fireplaces.
Did you
Ah,
investigate one, Orin?
Yes.
Oh, so the one in the
Oh.
dining room, you notice that there's a head of a large white wolf.
Does
And
it
it
bark?
has glassy blue eyes.
Like in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it was burned
It looks like it might have been mounted above the fireplace.
and it like fell. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can
I
I
look
take
inside
it
of
and
it.
put it on?
Interesting.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm
Wanna-
whispering to Weava, we shouldn't go too far ahead of them. What if something comes out?
Yeah. So Weava and Jovi.
That's what she said.
Y'all are that's perfect head. You're in this barracks looking place now. There's trash furnishing. Fireplace looks like some shit's been burning it.
Can we determine how long ago?
Not recent. It's old. Like it's not cold to the touch.
I want to open this
Stealth.
door.
Can I stealth open this door?
Yeah, so let's see. So Draco, you stealth open this door to the kitchen.
No, the one on the bottom. Is there one on the bottom?
Yeah, the one that you're by, yeah. So
No,
it's
down the bottom. The south.
move your character to
Stairs?
the
What is
door that you
this?
want to open.
Oh dang! It says connection interrupted. My bad.
Yeah, it is little.
Yeah.
Jovi, you open that door into a pantry.
Woo! Is there anything there?
No, it's totally
Is
empty.
this stairs?
Alright, well, then I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
Weava,
for a
you're
hallway.
stairs that are winding upward.
I see.
I go
Okay.
straight to the dragon.
So
What's up, guys?
Did you see what they're doing over there? What's happening over there?
There's nothing over there.
Oh, there's nothing over there. Okay. We don't want to obviously go too far, but there are places we can go. It looks like one of those looks like it's outside, and there's a set of stairs here. So I didn't go this way yet, so I don't know what's out here.
Yeah, I vote stairs.
Oh, that looks like an edge.
Yeah, you start walking outward into some rubble. It looks like part of the fortress collapsed, and there's just
Interesting.
this is rubble. There's boulders there, so
Alright.
you can't really just
So,
walk through it. You kind of have to
okay.
like make your way through it.
Yep, not doing that. Gonna make my way over here.
And
Coming
can I
through.
get a Constitution saving throw from everyone?
Ooh, that's brutal.
Okay, so Yepo and Draco, you all start to shiver again. You're very cold. You've been walking around for an hour. It's frigid in here at night. It's about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. probably, and you're just cold and shaking. Everybody else seems to be bundled up nicely, taking care of themselves.
So,
All right, let's head downstairs. Let's check this out.
Goes upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He doesn't know directions.
Let's go upstairs. All right.
So is
You
there
better go-
anything in this wolf head?
Part of the literacy he missed out on.
There's no, it's just the wolf head. No, there's nothing about it.
Oh,
I'm just
Okay,
wearing it.
Yeah, Jovi's
Where are you all? Ah.
Guys, we're going up the stairs.
Oh, I saw a Draco. Oh, no. Wrong way.
Hopefully, there's something to kill.
Bop, beep,
So
bop,
Ooh,
violent.
top right, top right.
beep, bop, bop, boop. Ooh, what's out here?
Hmm.
Ooh, big room.
Okay, I'm gonna stealthily finish walking up these stairs.
I see something.
Oh my.
Whoa, whoa. There we go.
Deep, 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 boop,
There we
beep,
go.
boop. Bye. Wait up. Oh.
So
Mhm.
y'all make it up the stairs.
Yeah.
I see pitch dark.
Top right.
Yeah, no, but I don't see anything.
F5 to refresh.
Yeah, I can't move my token now.
Sorry, I might have put you guys in a weird spot.
Like,
I know you guys didn't actually walk around.
No.
what?
Can everybody see now?
Hey Sal, do you even play League?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys are in a rather large dwelling / lair.
Layer.
Ooh, I see
Yeah,
this.
there's not much that remains here except what looks like
Oh, that's what that
Fireplace.
is. I can
a fireplace
give you back your
and
points.
a hand
for
that is
that.
clutching half of an elegant looking great axe.
Mm.
Ooh.
The room itself is decorated with spoils of war,
Is that an axe I smell?
However, you can't
including
have access to the Discord.
impressive looking furniture. It has been mostly
That is used for
destroyed though,
gaming.
so it looks like it might have been a nice room here.
So is this basically like
I'm a-
an abandoned castle
Yes, it is. Yeah.
that's like built into the mountain?
Yeah. It's a like a hold. There's
Ooh,
also
good.
like a pile of like rotting heads.
Freshly rotting?
Some older, some younger. Yeah, some are fresh, some are been rotting for a while.
I'm
What do
going
you?
to make myself another.
Checking out that great axe,
Fire.
baby.
Okay. So the great axe is clutching. I mean, it's the hand is detached from the body, so you can definitely grab it if you want.
So can I see
Absolutely.
through these little
Yes, you can
windows?
see through the little arrow slits.
I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a campfire over here.
You're gonna go ahead and start a fire.
Make myself a campfire. Yeah. 'Cause I'm hot and cold.
Stop that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening? Who's making the call?
Guys,
I'm
guys.
Wait, what? What?
what? I'm grabbing an axe. I'm grabbing an axe over here.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
I'm grabbing an axe over here.
Grab your axe and come here.
Okay.
I'm cold. What do you
I'm just staring. I'm just staring because I can see through the little window thing. I'm just
And you need
staring.
to stop that fire guy over there.
Hey.
You know there's a dragon around here?
Yeah, Orin, shut up.
What?
Look through this window.
Is the horses out there? It's not a
want? The
horse.
horses out here.
Yeah, I boost him up so he can see out of it.
What are you guys
Ah,
looking at? What are
did you
guys
find the
looking at?
horses? That's not a horse.
Oh.
It's your friend.
Yeah. Oh, it's a toenail.
Da- da- da-
dwarf.
da- 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 da.
I run back over and put out my fire.
Well, you never started the fire,
Okay.
unless you're gonna start it now.
Yeah, nah. Not gonna do that.
So,
Ding 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 ding.
so now what?
There's the dragon we've been waiting for. Is it asleep?
It is currently sleeping.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I thought it was like flying in the air. What is that? What's out there? What am I looking at?
You can't see it?
I mean, all I see is a little part of the token. Is that like on the roof or something?
No,
Yes,
it's
you
in
are.
the
You
other.
are looking off onto the roof. Yeah.
So it's a castle with a roof on the side?
Like a balcony.
That's a big ass balcony.
It's a
Bigger than the
castle.
castle. Okay, well, let's go outside. Fuck it up. Let's go.
Oh Lord. So since these are like archers' little posts, can I attack through these?
Yeah, you can.
That's a great point.
Do you tell me anything before I run outside? Like an idiot?
Nope. Why would I?
All right. How far do I get? How far do I get?
I'm gonna go ahead and take my wolf head off. I need to get just like multiple animal heads. Well, then people will think I'm a furry. That's one. That's one
Hey.
subculture I don't want to be associated with.
Then subscribes will go up for Weava, and
Right? He's like hashtag furry.
there you go.
Right, Orin. So you step out, and can you give?
I got a
me-
cat shirt on.
Can you give?
That,
What do you do? You would do an acrobatics check.
not my strong suit. Drunk acrobatics. Hey, look at that. I
it's
stumble
parkour.
well.
So as you step out onto the rooftop, your
Yeah.
first step is like you just stepped on, I don't know, Disney on ice. And you glide across elegantly like a wonderful ice skater, just and slam right into the chimney that's right here.
Chimney.
It stops you. To your surprise, and probably to everybody else's surprise, you don't actually fall. Like, you were able to do it so graciously, it looks like you were just sliding across. But the sound of you running into that chimney wakes the dragon.
No, it doesn't. It was an 18.
That's why you didn't do anything else but slide across and
Wait.
end up on your 2 feet.
Let's see. I think I have salt on me. I can just throw it everywhere.
Give it a shot. So with that, let's roll initiative.
I am not about to be slipping all over this damn place. Well, I'm not first.
Let me do something.
Plus.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. No, +1. Okay.
Get some more drink.
Yeah, me too.
Your beat.
That's a good idea. There we go.
Just straight up throwing salt. Just throwing salt around. Imagine just being out there about to fight a dragon and you're like, bag of salt. Throwing it around everywhere. Like, okay, sure. All right, hold on. Hold on. This is the battle music we're about to get. Let's see. So we'll do. That's a good one. Or this is another good one we can use for battle music.
All right, how'd y'all do? Ooh, 21. Holy shit.
Gotta roll high when it
Dang.
matters.
Dang, girl.
No, I have. Oh, you just like you were like watching the.
What?
Not Raul. Raul is still on. Yeah, Raul. He's gone. Raul.
Raul.
I don't know.
Raul.
I don't know. Let's see. Draco, what are you drinking out of your wine glass?
I got wine.
You got wine.
So-
You said wine. What kind is it?
So one's a Bordeaux, another one is Cab.
Bordeaux and Cab.
Boudoir.
A Bordeaux.
Debris.
Debris.
Debris. Bordeaux.
You'll be back.
Bordeaux.
Birdwax,
Bordeaux.
Let's
a
see.
Cabernet, a Merlot.
Cabernet.
Yes,
Merlot. That goes a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got here on the rolls.
Reals. Mine is trash.
Or for the Orin. 15 for Draco. 15 Yepo.
Ooh.
21 Weava.
Raul.
What?
Nothing. I was just saying. Let's see. Sal said, "Hey, Aaron
What up,
and
girl?
Tina, Happy New Year."
Happy
I
New
lo-
Year.
I love you, baby. It's been too long. Imagine this is going where it normally would.
Mm-hmm.
It normally would. Where does it normally
What is
go?
that? Yeah, what is that?
Interesting.
He knows. Oh, he knows.
Oh, he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So, I only have one. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, about my spell slots and stuff. Am I?
Don't tell.
No,
Roll.
meta games.
No metagame stuff. Got it.
Don't tell Raul. He'll use it against you.
We are.
Hey, I want this team to succeed.
Is that so?
Bitch, I just slipped into a fucking chimney. I didn't know there was ice on the floor.
And you know how good that was for you?
No. No, sir.
Only you knew.
Well, you're gonna find out soon.
I got my
We should have
popcorn
waited
ready.
till it left.
We gotta kill it, yeah.
We don't have that kind of foresight.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
especially Orin.
we have Orin and a barbarian, and then it's just like, I think you and I are the voices of reason, and then Draco's just here. I don't know.
Dang.
Draco makes fires.
Yeah, look,
It does make
I'm
fires.
supporting you.
All
So
right.
you're
Happy
welcome.
New Year, Sal.
Good New
New
Year,
Year's
Sal.
I love you with all my heart, and I miss you, my platonic life partner.
He's my platonic life partner too.
Well, you can't have him. He's mine. And I'm tearing up thinking about him.
It really is. He knows. I hope he feels just a little bit uncomfortable right now, because that's what I usually try to get out of him.
Well, with this
Yeah, I
and
don't know
then
where that was
and
going.
this, I don't understand that one.
You know, you know. You know.
I don't know if you
What,
understand.
what do you
platonic.
do this to a male? Like, what is this about?
Try it, Tina.
A lot of
Turning the
things.
knob. Turning the
Try
knob.
it. Try it,
Open
Tina.
the door.
Turning the
A
knob?
little bit of this.
Oh.
Hold on. A little bit of this. And then some of this.
Yeah, dude, you got X, Y, and Z axis potential there.
So
Okay,
you
I'm
do
gonna go
this? This seems too rough.
You're like,
Nothing wrong with that.
just smush.
This is wrong with it.
Yeah, like that's what it seems like. It's like
Pain,
like smush, smush, smush.
pain tolerance is a spectrum.
Okay, I guess that's true. That's a good point.
My kink
Anywho.
is kink shaming.
Okay, so
Sal, I'll
I
be
don't
all
know
over
what's up.
both your boobs.
let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay,
Try
we're
what?
trying it.
Boss music.
Well, surprisingly, Weava is first.
Surprising.
Cool.
Nice.
I have no idea. I haven't seen him yet, so I don't know what the fight is. All of a sudden, I see him slam into a wall, and then all of a sudden, we're in initiative.
Well, you hear a massive roar as soon as Orin
Oh, got it,
slams.
got it.
Like seconds after, we just hear this. Yeah.
All right.
That was my response back. Okay. Thanks, man. All right, so we're gonna walk out so I can look.
All right, so
Already getting
can you
pumped.
get an acrobatics check, please?
Sweet, sure, no problem. Let's see. All right, Abacratics. Let's do this.
Oh no. Oh, all I saw
What
was
is
the
that?
two.
Oh, me too. I was
So-
like, ah.
You obviously just saw Orin pull a Disney maneuver across the ice in front of you.
Did
So
he
you-
look graceful while he did it?
He looks super graceful. Like, how do you do it, Orin? There you go. He had like and he had an axe out,
Uh-huh.
axe and shield. So you are extremely cautious as you take your first steps out of this room, Weava. You do notice that on the ground beneath you is a thick layer of ice. You don't slip. You don't go sliding like Orin, but you are aware of it. And you can realize that it's taking a
Man.
little more effort to keep your balance on this rooftop.
Man, you didn't even let me do nothing cool. I was ready to run and kick off
Wait,
my
wait.
wall here and be like,
Wait. But the whole time you're still doing the "Roar" as you're doing it, so it looks super cool.
As you're
I'm
tiptoeing,
I'm,
like
sl-
a
I'm
bitch.
slowly sliding like this.
And I'm going.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everything I just told you, you are aware of it. So yeah, what does your character do? Does it slide? Is it a controlled slide?
Well, where am I sliding to?
You can only go forward, I guess.
Where am I sliding? Okay. Is this like a
Yeah,
Pokemon thing? Like a Pokemon puzzle
Are you
where I
sliding
literally
to
have to
me?
go in that direction, then go down in that direction, then go right? And it,
Yes,
like,
absolutely
I
is.
hate
I already saw it. I already linked them up. I already saw it. It's true.
That's what it seems like to me. Anyway, so I mean, I can only go forward. Is this going to cost me movement because I'm not actually moving?
It does cost movement. I mean, you can go anywhere you want. It's just be mindful of the fact that it is slippery.
You're gonna slide off the fucking roof.
So how
But the slide cost him movement.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like you can slide, you can twirl. You have got your character under control. But what's your normal movement speed?
40.
So you're at 20 right now on this rooftop.
Cool. That puts me in cool range to do anything for a turn where I rolled a critical. That's sweet, man. All right. Let's see.
Graceful.
I'm telling you, I was gonna run, kick off of this thing, and slide into the dragon. I was like, I rolled a 20. Like, let me just run and kick off of this thing and get over there. You know, it's all right. I'm saying.
You are perfectly on your 2 feet and very aware of how slippery the ground is beneath you.
I'm pole dancing.
According to my drawing, you're not wearing boots anyway, so you can feel everything.
Right. So I'm like Toph. All right. Let's see.
You didn't say you were blind.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on where that thing is this a pillar? What is that thing that he slammed into?
It's like a little like rooftop chimney that's about like 2.5 feet tall.
2.5? Are you kidding me, bro?
A little like chimney that comes out, you know.
The little smokestack at the top.
Like that little smokestack.
My smokestack.
I mean, I'll just hold my action because there's like legit no point for me to run and take 2 turns to run up to it before I can even touch him. Like, yeah, I'll be dead before I even get to him. So I'm just gonna hold my action. Pointless.
Alrighty, Yepo.
Okay, so I'm going to move.
What's your move speed?
Don't fall for
I
it.
believe it's 30.
So sorry to cut you off.
30.
If the dragon moves forward towards Orin, my action will be to throw my spears on the following turn.
Okay.
Okay, just want to let you know. Just, before it gets back to my turn again.
So it's 30.
No, I
30,
don't want
okay.
to lose a turn.
So you are you're shivering and you're really cold. And so you are walking a little bit slower. So it is 15 because you are cold. So just keep that in mind, which is 3 squares.
Standard rules.
5, 10.
And then can you do an
15.
acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Come on.
Ah!
Oh.
So as you attempt to take that step next to Weava up here,
She's like that guy in the snow.
Yeah, put the shovel down. Put the shovel down.
That's so good. That's exactly that. So like, literally that is you slip and you fall down to the ground.
Okay.
So you are
Dead.
prone. You are prone. You are basically kind of on all fours.
Okay.
What's up, girl?
Still shivering, by the way.
I'm so cold. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
You are prone. Let me mark you. Let's see if I can mark.
What's the mark?
Yeah, let's look. What do we got? What do we got? These all kind of suck. We'll use this one. That one's kind of cool.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yep.
snail. I
Yep.
like it. Oh,
my
not the
bad,
X.
my
Yeah, I
bad.
know the snail. The snail. Okay.
One more.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't find it. I
Mhm.
can't find it.
Yep.
I'm cracking myself up watching this.
Got the little snail.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So just keep in mind. Oh my god, I'm watching this now. That's
I didn't see that. It's all right.
so good.
Damn it.
So keep in mind though, that you are already moving a little slow because of your chill. And now that you're you slip, it's going to be a little bit extra hard for you to walk on this.
Mm,
Your movement is down to 15.
oh, okay.
Draco, light it up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask my next turn.
All right.
Light it up.
Let's go,
All right.
baby.
Draco, your turn. What is your movement speed, Draco?
Mine is 30.
You are also shivering with cold, so you are currently at 15. Sorry, yours is 7, Yepo, my bad.
Because it's half of 15.
Yeah, so basically just 5, because it's going to be hard. You are at 15, Draco.
It's okay. Yeah, but you should go into melee range anyway.
Yeah.
Run up to him.
So wait, my
How long
movement
does it
speed is 7?
Yeah, because you're 15 because
Oh,
for
because I'm
being
chilled
cold.
and
Yeah, and then you're on the slippery surface. It's difficult terrain, so that goes in half.
okay.
How long does it take for me to heat up? Like if I were to, is that one turn?
You wanna warm up?
Yeah. I'm
See if there's,
asking.
yeah, let's see if there's a condition on that.
So I think you should burn a path where we're at all the way.
Yeah. So if you spend an hour next to a heat source, you will lose your chill.
Just like in the fireplace while we're fighting.
Wow.
Hey, warm up. Hey guys, you take care of it.
I'm
I'll
cold.
pretend.
I'm
I was
sitting
back
this
an
one
hour.
out.
Just starts making s'mores. He's like, "Come back in when you need a s'more."
Alright,
Y'all
I'm
good?
gonna do that.
Y'all good?
We'll even set up on one of these arrow slits and just hand them out.
Yeah.
Like, come to the window. Come to the window. Take it. Take it. Take it.
He puts pies up there to cool.
Gonna put his drink on the window, so he's like, it's getting a little tepid. Gonna sipping his wine.
So Draco, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so I can't wait that long. Let's see here.
Thanks for clarifying. You won't wait that long.
Yeah, just making
Okay.
sure.
I'm gonna move you just because I imagine you're not just standing on Jovi.
Can I scoot her out the way, like while I?
You can try. I mean,
We got to get rid of this terrain real quick.
you can ask her to move.
Is that an action?
It would be her action, which she can do when she gets to her turn. Are you thinking of maybe setting up a little deal where you're like, let's share this little window?
Let's see. Let me see here. Can I see through this window?
You can see through it, but you're like walking into it. You'd have to see through it from here.
Post up. Wait 1 second.
Are you actually moving? Are these your moves?
No, I'm so just for full disclosure. If I move her out the way, that's her action.
Well, the thing is, like, do you want to shove her out of the way? You can ask, like, basically, it's like you're in this combat, and you can be like, "Hey, move out of the way," and she can agree to do it, but she won't be able to do it until her turn.
But if I push her out the way, then what?
Well, then we can do some sort of grappling check to see if you successfully push her, but that is your action. So just keep in mind that if you succeed, you might not have another action.
Bitch, it's my post.
And it'll be contested.
She'll contest the push.
Uh-huh. Sounds like it.
We're fighting a dragon, and they're inside going, "Get out my window! You're in my window! Get out my window! My window!"
And keep in mind, Draco, you are chilled, which means you have a disadvantage on your rolls.
And you're a
Tattoos
bitch.
mine.
And you're a bitch. And you're cold ass frigid bitch.
See if I
Well,
throw
that's
lightning
pretty bitch.
over her head. I guess I'll start making my way over there. Hold on a second. So I only get 15.
From where he is right now.
Standard rules.
It took me a good 3 turns to get over there.
So based on while he's walking, based on what I rolled, do I have disadvantage as well, or was that just for terrain?
You don't have. They're at 15 for their chill because they're cold.
Right.
You're not cold. You're at disadvantage only on the terrain. So the rooftop is icy.
Okay.
That's your only disadvantage.
I remember he said that you felt the chill, but it didn't really affect you.
But I just meant like as far as attack rolls.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have any
Oh, okay.
disadvantage on it.
Okay.
I had disadvantage though, right?
Yeah, because if you are chilled, so you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Same with Yepo, I guess. I couldn't find a little icon for both.
No problem.
All right. No problem.
Well,
And I could throw heat at the ground, right? Will that melt the ice?
It won't. This is some permafrost. I mean, I think eventually it might start to melt it away.
all right, Death Knight, back it up.
Now make a decision. Let's go.
Turns over.
Paralyzed by fear analysis.
I'll wait till see if the dragon runs by. I'll stand here and look out this window.
Okay, so you'll prepare an action.
You should trigger.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Not bad. Jovi, you're next.
Okay. Okay. And then I do have, so it's +5. So 23 to hit.
Oh,
ooh, that hits.
And I am going to go ahead and cast Entangle so that it cannot fly. It is entangled on the ground.
Let's see. What are the conditions of that?
Let me pull it up.
She wins, you lose.
So grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting point from a point within the range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. So the creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by entangling plants until the spell ends.
Okay.
The creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against a spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself.
Okay, so I just do this strength savings throw on it.
He's like, well, it has 26 strength.
Right.
And I roll
that was a
8,
waste of a turn.
I mean, you don't remember me trying to grab him by the leg, and he still,
I mean, it's a little bit different.
it's the same.
Okay,
It's the
baby
same.
legs. Calm down, baby legs.
No, it's the same. Actually, it's probably more like,
And
It's a little different, Orin.
bitch.
I'm gonna yell to Orin, these aren't the same WAPs.
Yeah.
How'd she know I was thinking that?
Fancy? Nah.
It didn't work for me.
I'm a cider.
I got to do a strength savings throw. Sorry, I was just making sure. All right, so I got a 10 on mine. So I am entangled, I assume.
Plus
you take 500 damage. You're insta-gibbed, by the way.
Yep, your tail falls off and your wings.
you just become a lizard. Common
the
lizard.
entangling vines go into the gaping wound in its toe and start forcing its way into its body.
Yes.
There you go.
It's like
Tell me
death
that
sentence.
can't happen.
You get
Come
5
on.
turns and you're dead.
Yep. Orin.
5 turns.
Ooh.
All right, does that end my turn?
In the Orin mold ends your life, bitch.
Does that end my turn?
That end your turn.
Yep. End your turn. You're done. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for right now.
Okay.
Stuck to Draco.
So my turn
Oh shit.
as the dragon. So I guess the first thing I want to do is try to free myself.
Of your life.
It's like, no.
That's
I'm myself.
Yeah.
6. So I am restrained. The entangling roots start to sprout across the dragon.
Oh, I have to slide away to that bitch. Look at him
Lets out a
being-
roar. And let's see.
And I'm like, "Psst, Draco, did you understand the roar?
And I'm like, hey guys, the dragon's out here.
Thanks, Orin. What we'd do without you. We'd never get through doors.
Never.
There you go.
Oop, sorry.
Those door traps.
Oh, excuse us.
Someone's gonna cast Bless. Spoiler
Thinking
alert.
about it. Thinking about it.
Ooh, is that just short?
Oh,
Oh.
my bad.
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to find freezing.
Exhausting himself.
You pressing.
Trying to push Jovi out of the way.
It ain't working, bitch. It ain't working. Don't fuck with a tiefling.
So let me see, what can I do? It is Orin's turn.
He ready in action, didn't he, motherfucker? I know it. Does he look like he ready in action?
The dragon looks like it's being entangled by roots right now.
It's like
Exactly.
I imagine Orin taking one step forward like this, legs still up, and it's like, it's like just beams him. He's like turns him to ash immediately.
The axe and shields pop.
Like, okay.
Oh no. Bitch, I'm stronger than that now. Fuck you.
That's all you hear. Want, 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 want.
Anyways, so I am going to take my leg off this pole
Yeah.
and turn it sideways.
He twirls around the pole.
Yep. And take that first step forward.
What's your movement speed?
1,000.
You really hurt yourself when you hit that chimney, so it's down to 5.
25 bitch.
At 25 for real?
Yeah.
As complicated as math.
He's like, it really
you
is
get?
5.
That's what you get.
He's like, that first step is the only one you get. Done.
So yeah, it's 10 feet.
10 feet. So
Okay.
you get one more step.
Round up. Round up.
Carefully.
Nimbly. Oh, fucker.
It's a bit of a.
Walking like an old man.
He's a little far.
Yes.
Maybe I fucked you guys over by entangling it. With his axe?
I
You
can't
use
reach.
axe?
You're just holding the axe.
I can throw it at disadvantage. I guess I'll do a spell.
Like when people first start ice skating and they're like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Yes.
Don't touch me.
Half of my spells are like frost. That shit ain't gonna help here. I prepared for the wrong battle.
You gotta turn your face.
It still didn't.
You gotta turn your face. You gotta turn your face away. It's tracking your face.
What?
You have to turn your face and bring it back. It tracks
Wait,
your
why-
face.
When I do this, usually.
He's so far. I roll at disadvantage.
Oh, I see. So the 14 doesn't hit.
You're a bitch.
know.
Suck my axe back up and do it again. Ooh.
23 does hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Zoom.
Does 11 damage.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm back, motherfucker. You do anything? Does he remember me? Does he
I'm
remember me?
back.
No?
Does he remember me?
He never called.
Yeah, he doesn't remember you at all.
That fucking bitch. You got a meat-sized hole in your toe, bitch.
Me, that's all you know.
And
Like-
does that end your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna save up.
Okay.
Save up.
So we'll do a time check real quick. What do you guys think?
Oh. I think. Yeah.
I'm down for a little more time if others can spare maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good. Wait, did your camera get more blurry?
It did get
Mhm.
blurry, yes.
Yeah, I told you I have to like do this and have it track my hand because there's no software for it.
Yeah, there is.
I can do about 15 to 20 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Or
Why not?
Orin.
Yeah, you download the Logitech G software.
No, I
Yeah.
remember you did it and it didn't.
Are you in Orin or no?
It's
You know,
okay if
go
you're not.
around.
It's okay if you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you can
It's
stop
okay.
before it hits
You know
me.
what? Actually, this is a good spot
That's fine.
before
I'm
before
fine with
things get
stopping.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm
we
fine
can-
with
we can-
stopping. Because
let's
then
pause
once we
it.
start some stuff, you ain't gonna wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do some stuff and then.
Okay, yeah, let's pause it here.
He's like, I gotta do some stuff. Logs into his warrior.
Hey,
I got actions to check.
He's like, I gotta do tour guys.
30
let
minutes.
me go
Like
and do
30
this.
I got the auction house.
Yeah, I got markets to control.
Like all of a sudden, like you hear on his mic, it's like, time is money, friend. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? He's like, what? Nothing. I'm doing work, real work.
Yeah, that was a video I'm watching.
Bet.
It's a good stopping spot. I like it.
Yeah, it's all good.
usually when I pull it back like that, it focuses.
Yeah, you download the G software. It's
Oh,
called
make it
Logitech
bad.
G Hub.
Cool.
Logitech G Hub. And you can mess
Good
with the lighting and
session, good
everything too.
session, yo.
There you go. I mean, I enjoyed, even if we don't move too much, there's a lot of jokes, so it's cool.
We did a
Yeah,
lot of
that's good.
stuff. We just investigated a bunch of areas that didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Which
Did nothing.
It's about the
Y'all
journey.
are
It's about the journey.
amazing at investigating. There's about like if I broke it down in a percentage, there's about 90% of the hold that had nothing. You managed to somehow miss the 10%.
Sorry, we get it later. We get it later. Don't worry about it. We get it later. We get it later. It's fine. I'm sure our sorcerer has magic find. It's all right. Use some magic find. And we'll get
Hey
one.
man, I found the crypt, the creepies.
The creepies.
I mean, he could barely find the Discord last week.
I know.
Yay.
Ooh, got him.
Okay.
Got him.
I had to.
Yeah.
Rough. That's rough.
Would you mind staying behind to do a user test for my app for me?
No, not at all.
All right, guys, we're gonna head out. I will see
Sharks
y'all
one, by the way. Good. Sharks,
later.
good.
Probably gonna play
Sharks.
some League or
yay.
some WoW.
Sharks.
Thank you for dropping
They were one of
in,
my
Mr.
teams when I was
Reinhardt.
younger.
Thank you very much
Yay.
for the 10 gifted subs and
Aw.
the sub to my
Adorable
channel.
boos.
We love it
can't-
here in the
oh,
council.
we
We
can't
appreciate
hear
it.
Weava.
Hope to see
Singing
you
Weava.
some more.
He was
Um,
talking to the stream.
and
Oh, okay.
everybody who got a gifted sub,
All right,
please make
guys. Well,
sure
y'all have
that
a good
you
night.
make your
See
way
you guys next
around
week.
to say thanks to
Thanks,
that
Raul.
man.
Later.
Because
Bye.
yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, and he just dropped big in his channel. So we appreciate that. I will see you
Boom, boom,
later.
boom.
You guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll go do my stuff. So thank you for choosing us to be the positive to their negative. And remember, in the
Keep
Council
in
of the
mind
Universe
that this
Masters,
is not
the power.
perfect.
yours.
It's like mid
Peace.
fidelity.
I'll see you
so
later.
there definitely are still some screens that need to be made, some like in between stuff. But for the most part, it's put together.
All right.
So I'm gonna message you the link to the prototype if you would